Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey. I got Felix here.
Yo, what's good?
What's good? We're back. And we've got a lovely video. I got a drink as well. You got a drink, I can see.
I do,
Take a
but
sip.
you can't see that. Okay.
Oh, take a sip, take a sip.
It's like a fat sip.
Gorgeous. Today we have, it's a bit late, top 20 movies of 2021.
I think we. Oh, do you know what would have been really clever? To pick 21 movies of 2021.
I mean, you've seen 21 movies, so I guess you're doing that anyway.
Yeah, can I swear?
Alright, fine, I'll do the same thing. 21 movies for 2021, we're changing the video.
Can I swear?
That's yeah,
Okay, get fucked.
get fucked.
I should have done
Alright.
that anyway. You sent it to me.
I guess we start. I'm gonna give out some honourable mentions. I guess you give out your 21 as well.
Honourable
So,
mention. Okay, yeah.
Honourable mentions. I've got The Long Halloween, Batman Long Halloween Part 1 and 2.
Haven't
I've
seen
got,
that. Don't care.
Okay, we'll suck your mum. What? I've got Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
I don't hear that either, so I have chocolate in my mouth.
The professional level here is very high. Like me right now. I have
Oh.
The Power of the Dog, one of the front runners for the Oscars. Shut up, it's not in the top 20, okay? And Harder They Fall.
My honourable mention goes to The Kissing Booth 3 for being so shit and unneeded. I hate the movie.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to point out you've seen 21 movies, am I right?
Yes.
So, that's your 21st, right?
Yeah, technically speaking. No, that's not my 21st. My 21st is He's All That.
Alright, okay. I never saw that.
Yeah, trust me, it's not worth your time.
Thank you. Is that what you got to say about it?
Yeah, it's one of the worst movies I think I've ever seen. You know what? What's that little bitch in it? Addison Rae. No, Addison Rae.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen something that's actually made me feel physically sick like her.
Oh, okay.
It is completely shit on. The older version of it. What's it called? She's All That. Yeah.
She's All That, yeah.
Honestly, I don't
Yeah.
think it's can you understand how vexed this makes me? I can't even put it into
You're
words.
getting incredibly passionate about your first movie.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go on. Your turn.
That's fine. No, I enjoy the passion. So obviously, I've seen 72 movies this year. So my 21st is a bit better than
Yeah, yours is gonna be.
is yours. My 21st is A Quiet Place Part 2.
Okay, fair enough. Fair dues. I have that in here.
Thank you. Oh yeah, you've seen that one.
I've seen that one, big man.
See, I didn't watch A Quiet Place Part 1, but I wanted to watch this one because I heard it was pretty good. And yeah, no, it was pretty good. It's got the Scarecrow, he's in it, and it's got that person from
Yeah, it's got a
Tom
deaf
Cruise
fella in
movie.
it.
It's got that deaf geezer. She's deaf.
She's
Saves the day. So pretty good. I think the monsters are very monstery.
Oh yeah, the
Although
monsters are definitely monstery.
All right, that's pretty good. What's your number 20 then?
Number 20, Thunder Force. Again, absolute shit movie. Like, it's on the same level as He's All That. Like, I don't think I've ever seen such a big pile of wank. It was honestly absolutely.
That was horrible.
Do you know what? It was so bad I couldn't even finish it.
I watched it.
And
on
you know
on
me,
1.5.
I do finish. Well, still, it was just absolutely shocking.
Yeah, that was terrible.
I'm another sweet, sorry.
I'd say take a drink for Thunder Force.
Take a drink for Thunder Force. I get behind that.
Lovely. All right, my number 20 is Mitchell's versus the Machines.
No, I don't know that.
It's an animated movie on Netflix. I think it's very, very good.
All right, fair enough.
I'd recommend watching it with people.
I think I will watch it with people.
It's done by the same people who did Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's right, man. That's a guaranteed hood classic, man.
That's a certified hood classic. I'm very excited for the part 1 of the 2 movie next year. Mitchell's vs. Machine, colourful. It's very fun. What's your number 19?
Which is Black Widow. Another absolutely shit movie.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't understand why they made it.
No, I can. I think if it was made like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it was made 4 years ago. At the time it was meant to be made for, then I'd be like, oh, that isn't actually fair. It isn't really that bad. Fucking CGI in it towards the end is absolute dog. Like, it's hard to believe it's a Marvel movie.
Mm.
It's almost like it's a fan film.
Well, it's got some diverse stuff, you know, black, widows, so obviously divorced black women, very diverse.
That feels a little bit too political for a movie ranking, but you know, I completely agree with that.
Exactly, like you gotta have diversity in your movie, and I can appreciate that. However,
I just feel like
Taskmaster-
Marvel went for like a dark tone, especially like their opening, and it just didn't. I didn't really hit because all I could think of was like Baba Yaga in that. And like
Okay.
these are the same guys who fucking made that. I just don't
Ant-Man
care.
2. You know, I do like my dark movie, which devolves into a woman skydiving without a parachute from a falling
Yeah,
building.
she playing Fortnite out here. She'd be dropping
she'd
at
be
Soviet shelters.
Yeah. I haven't played Fortnite in.
What's your movie?
My number 19 is Malcolm and Marie. That's another Netflix movie. It's like a.
It's like a rom-com. Have you been watching rom-coms?
I mean, what? No, it's like
Fucking loads.
It's not a rom-com. It's more like a rom drama.
Rom drama. Oh.
Basically, it's got Zendaya and.
Oh, look, Zendaya in. Wow, she'd be doing
got
bits
Zendaya.
out here.
And is it? I think his name's David Washington. The guy from Tenet. Who's the guy from Tenet?
Oh,
David
Denzel Washington's son.
Denzel. Yeah, his son.
Yeah,
David
that
Washington.
fella.
John David Washington. That's the one.
Yeah,
He's
he's pretty good.
It's literally just those two in the movie, and like he's a director who's just come off his big piece, and they're like reading the reviews, and it like just turns into like, oh, you like the movie and not me, and like, oh, blah blah blah. It's quite interesting.
Okay, fair enough.
You're number 18.
Number 18 is Awake, or as I like to call it, Asleep, because that's how shit it was. But you see, I can't call them all shit because they start getting good relatively soon. But it's just it was a good movie, like it was a good concept, executed terrifically.
Yeah, I think the acting in that movie was poor.
Yeah,
Very
like
poor.
it wasn't the best, but I mean it wasn't. I thought it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. It had a good idea. Like I like the idea of it. It just especially towards the ending, I thought was absolutely shit.
Yeah, no, the ending was.
Yeah.
I watched it with my mum, and she seemed to enjoy it, but I also did not seem to enjoy it. So.
Oh, your
my
mum's
opinion.
won on the Oscars, so watch the fuck does she know?
Exactly. Obviously, I've got my Oscar trophy, which is still broken back there, and I'm sure you've got your one somewhere.
Yes. Right. What's your movie?
My number 18 is Pig, starring the man, the myth, the legend, Nicolas Cage.
Not Nick Cage.
It's got Nick Cage. Nick Cage is a ex-chef, alright?
Oh, sorry, I'm completely digressive. It's about Nick Cage though. There's a movie that Nick Cage is in, and it's a horror movie, and it's actually really good. Because I watched Kill Count on it by Dead Meat.
Is that
so hard?
Willy's Wonderland?
I don't know if it's Willy's Wonderland. Hang on.
Because I've heard that one's like a Five Nights ripoff.
No, it's not Five Nights. It is. It's an absolutely brilliant thing. Hang on. Mandy, that's what it is.
Right.
It's like it's made. Oh, it's made by the Donnie in Lord of the Rings, Elijah Wood.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah. It's actually it was decent. Anyway.
Decent. Alright, yeah, no, Pig, it's like John Wick if he was less violent and more of a chef. Because his pig gets taken, hence why it's called Pig. Because he's retired chef, he's now like a truffle farmer. He's got his truffle pig, and his truffle pig gets taken, so he's got to try and get it back.
Yeah.
Pretty good movie. Number 17, what you got?
Number 17 is The Tomorrow War.
Okay.
To be fair, I quite enjoyed watching this, I won't lie to you. But when thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, this... Hang on.
Okay.
Fuck off. I've been invited to a party on Xbox. Completely ruined it.
Okay. Who by?
My boy Sam.
Oh, Sam.
Anyway, yeah, The Tomorrow War. It wasn't... Like, I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong. Chris Pratt ruined it for me. He was a prat in it.
Right.
I don't really vibe with Chris Pratt. I don't feel like he's a I don't feel like he can be a serious actor, especially after seeing the Guardians.
Yeah, I agree with that. I personally in that movie can't get over the first shot where they fall from the thing and they just land and they're all fine.
Yeah, again, that's also pretty ridiculous. But I mean, in a movie about a war happening in fucking years' time, I don't really fucking care. I just
Yeah,
want to
but
see Chris Pratt get
it-
fucking clotheslined by an alien motherfucker.
to be honest, I did find it funny at the end where they literally just started beating the shit out of it.
Yeah, I know, right? I want to beat the shit out of that movie. Anyway, go on. What's yours?
All right.
17.
My number 17 is Nobody.
Oh,
Yes.
that's Better Call Saul, but if he was on meth.
Yeah, kind of. It's the it's also a bit like John Wick, but
Better
it's
Call
about a
Saul.
guy who's a nobody,
Yeah.
and yeah, and he gets beaten up a bit, but yeah, no, he's ex like military or something, and
Yeah.
yeah, no, very good movie, very good action movie.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed that one. I think there's not much to talk about that one. It's just a pretty decent action movie. I'd go watch it if you didn't watch it.
Yeah.
What's your number 16?
These little things now, that especially in the middle bits, are gonna be quite short because they're gonna be quite average.
Well, for you they are. For me, I mean, these are 17 out of 72 is not too bad.
Question is though, what's 16 gonna be?
What is 16 for you?
16 is the Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
All right.
I wanted to like this movie. I really wanted to like it. But I just couldn't. Don't get me wrong, it's a decent sequel to no, it's not even a decent sequel. I'm not going to give it that. I felt very disappointed watching it. Very disappointed, especially with the first one. And watching it in the cinema, and that scene where I thought what's her face, Sonja, is in the prison and she's with her fucking prison mate, I guess you'd call that.
Right.
In the corner, she farts. That's one of the only times I have ever lost it in a cinema, like properly cackled.
At a fart joke.
Yeah, a fart joke.
Right.
It just didn't have the same oomph as the first one did. It just wasn't. The vibes just weren't there.
I can agree with that. I say take a drink to disappointing sequel.
Disappointing sequels, plenty of them. Love that. What about you? What's your number 16?
My number 16 is no. 1 second.
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. My number 16 is No Time to Die.
Wow. Okay.
So
Is that enough a drink to disappointing sequels?
no. No Time to Die. I really enjoyed it. It's my favorite James Bond movie.
Okay, fair. Wait, even after Casino Royale.
I haven't seen Casino Royale. In a
Oh
very
well,
long
it is.
time.
It's not gonna be your favorite James Bond movie then.
I haven't seen Casino. I have seen it. As I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Oh, okay.
But from what I can remember, and it could just be the fact that I saw James Bond in like September and haven't seen Casino Royale in like 4 years.
Yeah.
But No Time to Die is my favourite James Bond movie. And I think the title is a lie. There was definitely Time to Die.
Spoilers. Whatever. Anyway, number
It's
15.
it's been out for a while. Number 15, what you got?
I got Fear Street, 1944.
Right?
Wait, no, 1994.
Okay,
dyslexia just kicked
just during World War
Again,
II.
it just wasn't. It was a decent horror movie. I really enjoyed the ending because I didn't think it'd be bold enough to just start killing the characters off. And when it did start killing the characters off, I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, this is my shit. But it was just it was just an average horror movie. Like, it was quite predictable with what was going to happen. I'll be honest with you, I haven't actually seen the other two parts. But
I haven't seen any of them.
What about you? What's your number 15?
My number 15 is Tick Tick Boom, the Andrew Garfield musical.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Have you heard of that one?
I've heard of it, not seen it though. Can't bring
I
myself to
think-
see it.
I don't usually like musicals, but I heard this one was good, and I like Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
He's one of my favourite Spiddle boys.
That couldn't have sounded any gayer if you tried.
Whoopsies. And yeah, no, it was really good. I like I said, I don't really enjoy musicals, but this one's my 15th favourite movie of the year, and I thought it was very good. I hope it gets nominated for an Oscar, and I hope Andrew Garfield wins the Oscar. So
Yeah,
that's my opinion. Number 14.
Number 14. Wait, I don't even know the title of this thing. Hang on.
I take a drink to not knowing the title.
Yes, lad. To all the boys, always and forever.
Okay.
You know me, I'm a sucker for a bit of romance.
That's a rom-com right there.
This is how you do a third movie right, in terms of love. Kissing Booth 3, absolute fucking piece of shit. Don't care. Get in the bin. Wank stain. To all the boys,
That's all of them.
3.
Yeah.
I vibed with it, you know. I remember watching it. In fact, it was like decent. Like, I have vivid memories of having to use my Ethernet cable because the internet wasn't working. But yeah, Nothing
I
really
really
else to say.
I quite like the transitions they did. They did like drawing transitions and it went into a different scene. I don't know if you remember that, but
Yeah,
that
no,
was
I
something
can't
stuck
remember
with
that
me.
fan. That was too long ago, but
Too long, big man.
too long ago, big man. I don't remember the transitions. You get me, G.
Can you just fucking go?
With a drink to transitions.
It drinks to transitions.
Yes,
Funny.
lad. Lovely.
Right. Number 14 for me is it's not really. I don't know if you call it a film. It's a Bo Burnham's Inside comedy special.
No, I wouldn't really call that a film, but we moved.
Well, it's on here. I think it has a narrative, so I think it works as a film.
How long is it?
Give me a second. How long are you? 87 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I can't film then.
Alright. Yeah, no, it's as like I said, it's not. It's funny because I like Bo Burnham. I don't know if you do.
I don't like Bo Burnham. I don't think I'm...
Okay.
There's only one video of him that I find funny. He's asking to suck someone's dick.
I thought it was good and funny.
Fair enough.
You're 13.
Number 13. Bold moves here. I've gone with The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It.
All right.
The Devil didn't make me do it. But... Well, I say the Devil didn't make me put it at 13.
No.
Yeah, I actually quite like this Conjuring movie. I don't.
Right.
I've seen the other two. Don't really remember them though. I
Really?
quite like the characters of Elaine Warren and her fucking husband.
Yeah.
Really annoying though is like, I don't really get scared of these because it's really predictable as to the scary shit. But like I got like a sense of action and stuff from it. Like it was a decent movie, and of course it's based on a true story.
Obviously.
That being the
Devil Baby Do It case.
Yeah. That's why it's called the Devil.
That's why it's called the Devil Baby Do It. I haven't seen the movie. I haven't seen any of the Conjurings.
I've
heard this one's a weaker one, but
Yeah, it was definitely a weaker one. Less scary, but it definitely wasn't that bad. Like I would watch it again if I wanted to.
Yeah, it didn't
am
have
I?
James Wan,
Probably
did it?
not, but whatever. What about you?
No.
What's your number 13? Burger
Number
foot
13,
lettuce.
the last thing you want in your Burger King burger is somebody's foot fungus. And it turns out my number 13 is the Green Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Green Knight. That's a
I have to explain that to me 'cause I don't know what it is.
Alright, so basically, it's about a folktale. It's like set in King Arthurian legend.
Yeah.
So there's a knight. I think it's King Arthur's nephew or something.
Mm-hmm.
Wants to try and prove himself to Arthur. So when the Green Knight comes in and offers to challenge, he's like this mythical figure. He offers to challenge, Dev Patel's character, who is King Arthur's nephew, to he wants to whoever kills me 1 year from now, you travel to me and I will come and kill you, and I will kill you. It's like a story of like honor and keeping to your promise. And it's got like quite a loose ending. It's very I enjoyed it quite a lot.
That's fair enough. I mean, that's maybe it's something I'd enjoy watching. To be fair.
It's quite slow. It's not a very action based movie, but I would definitely give it a watch.
It's right, because I'm not one of them little bitches that gets like really annoyed at slow movies. Like I have patience, so I can usually sit through them.
Was that a dig at anyone?
No, I wasn't a dig at anyone in particular. I'm just saying I'm not a little bitch.
All right, okay. I thought that was a dig at someone, but okay.
That's not a dig at anyone.
All right, number 12.
I've gone for Cruella. Fuck, I can't even say a fucking name.
Cruella?
Cruella as 12.
Can we get a drink for not being able to say the movie's names?
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, honestly, solid movie to be fair with them. Yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed the whole saying of it. Like, that's because I like history. Yeah, no, it wasn't really that bad. I went in there thinking I wouldn't like it, and I came out of it saying, you know what, that Cruella lass, she isn't actually that bad. Well, I mean, she is bad.
Came out.
What?
You said you came out of it.
You came out the cinema yesterday, so I don't know what you're talking
I did.
Yeah, fair dues. We can
Yeah,
respect
was
that.
he-
Can we get a drink for coming out?
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Yes.
Wait. Alright,
Yeah, what's your...
my number 12 is Last Night in Soho.
I've not seen that, and I want to watch it. Last Night in Soho.
Last Night in Soho, it's not as scary as I thought it'd be.
It's meant to be scary.
It's not actually, I mean, I don't know, you might find it scary, but I find that scary.
There's only two movies I found scary, and that's Midsommar and Hereditary.
Both done by the same person, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Add something.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, some Donnie who's scary.
Some, I wouldn't like to meet him on the street personally. I haven't seen either of the movies, but
That's a start.
You what?
Tell me about Last Night at Soho.
Last Night in Soho. Obviously Edgar Wright, so it's.
Edgar Wright's gonna be brilliant anyway.
Yeah, it was. I know a lot of people found it iffy, and apparently like the third act lost some people. I thought it was fine. I think some twists were a bit predictable. I wish they explained stuff more than they did, but overall it was Edgar Wright, so it's stylistic as frick, as fuck, as duck.
Right.
Quackers. It's a pretty decent movie. I might have some bias because it's Edgar Wright, but
yeah,
I really enjoyed it. I was captivated all the way through.
It's definitely something I'm going to watch in the future.
Right.
Yeah, that's
good.
Yeah.
All right. What is your number 11? Just before we get in the top 10.
Number 11, the one that didn't reach the top 10, but rightly so, I think, is Godzilla vs Kong.
Okay.
I really like MonsterVerse. I think it's a banging. There's some banging moves in it, especially the first Godzilla. That shit goes hard.
Yeah.
Besides the final act, I don't go too hard. Well, it doesn't go too hard because I can't see it.
I like the Halo jump, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm referring to. The Halo jumps is sensational.
Yeah.
Godzilla King of the Monsters. That slaps hard. I quite like it. I'll probably because I know lots of people didn't like it.
Yeah.
But I think it's such a hard movie. Kong Skull Island. Yeah. Can we get a drink for Tom Hiddleston?
Let's get a drink. Mine's almost ran out, so I have to refill. Give me a second. I can have brought the bottle up here.
Okay. Wow. But yeah, but this movie, it isn't as good as it could have been. Definitely not. But was I satisfied at the end of it? I'd say I fairly was. It was.
Nice.
Yeah. Especially with Mechagodzilla, I was like, wow, that came out of nowhere, but, humans are dumbasses, so what the fuck can I expect?
Yes, big humans do be doing the dumbass.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah, good movie. Good. It's
a
solid average at my place. Anyway,
yeah.
What about you? What's number 11?
Alright, number 11, it's a big one, okay?
Oh, okay.
It's just missed the top 10, and if we had done this list before the weekend, it would have got in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's Spiderman No Way Home.
You've put Spiderman No Way Home at 11.
I put it at 11, and that's not nothing against the movie. I just think the 10 above it are just a bit better. Spiderman No Way Home, it's 11. Look, I think obviously I don't think it's a spoiler saying that obviously we got some people in there who we knew would be in there but didn't see, like the Spider-Men.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a spoiler in saying that. I also don't think too many people were surprised, even though I saw it on opening day, and the reaction to it was great. Our cinema was full, and it was one of the best cinema experiences I've had in ages. My takeaway when I got out of it the first time was it only good because of the cameos?
100% yes.
And I wasn't sure until I watched it again with my dad. I was like, yes, this is a very good movie. I just think I don't know if I can put a Marvel movie. It's like at the end of the day, it is still a Marvel movie.
Yeah. And to be fair, when watching it, it didn't necessarily always feel like a Marvel movie, which I was definitely behind. But it's at the end of the day, you can make out what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think my biggest negative was they didn't release a trailer for ages, and then as soon as they did, they borderline released the whole movie.
Yeah. But I'm happy it's really set up the next Spider-Man trilogy, and I feel like the next trilogy is actually fantastic.
The biggest takeaway from me was exactly what you were saying. I can't wait to have Tom Holland's Spider-Man separate from the rest of the MCU in the way that they're doing it. As in, like, he's made his own suit, no one knows who he is.
Exactly.
He can go off on his own adventures.
Yeah. It was a perfect ending, I feel, to a trilogy. But yeah.
And it is nothing against the movie that is outside the top 10. It is just, I think the other 10 are much better. Not much better, but the other 10 are better.
Okay, that's fair enough.
What is
number 10?
Number 10.
Number 10. You may think, ooh. Anyway, number 10 for me is Army of the Dead. One of the only moments of this year where I felt physically sick.
Why is that?
Were the neck snaps, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
That was one of the most brutal shits I've ever seen in my entire life.
That was
Like the next stuff, enough was, and then the bone popping out. That I was almost on the floor for that. It was
that was
fucking
great.
horrible.
I'm feeling my neck now. I feel it. That was it was brutal, but I think Zack Snyder.
For Zack Snyder, it definitely was. It was a film I enjoyed. This at the end of the day, it had everything in it, especially bones. I don't really have anything else to say. I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. I haven't seen Army of Thieves or Army of Thieves?
Army of Thieves, yep. Army of Thieves, yep.
I haven't seen that yet, but I think I probably will end up watching it at some point.
I've seen both. I think Army of the Dead is better.
Yeah.
I think they're both very good movies. I think Army of the Dead didn't miss out my top 20. I think a couple more. It was a couple movies off my Honourable Mentions. I think it was just like there was a couple of stuff which like it was a bit of a dumb movie, but there was definitely some good stuff in there.
Yeah.
My number 10, you wouldn't have heard this. It's called Little Fish.
I've not heard of Little Fish, but there are little fish in it.
There are not little fish.
What
in it, no.
fuck?
I know. I was clickbait. I was looking forward to the little fish, and there was no little fish. Little fish is there's a virus going around, which basically just removes your memory in general.
You know what? I've heard of Little Fish.
The movie.
I've heard of Little Fish. Yep.
Okay.
Because I remember one of the long nights of me being alone, I'd just go on Wikipedia and go from page to page. And, ow, my knee!
Ow! You did on Wikipedia.
But yeah, I've come across a Little Fish before. Not seen it, heard it by name though, and I understand the whole memory thing.
Alright, yeah, no, I think it got very emotional towards the end. I didn't cry.
Oh yeah, 100%. I imagine they'd probably get very emotional towards the end.
Yeah, no, I think it was a very solid movie.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies like, it's on the verge of being a feel-good movie, but it just tips you over the edge at the end. It's got feel-good moments in where you're like, I hope these two people stick together, and I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it gets a bit sad at the end.
I mean,
right, what about your number 9?
Pardon me, sorry. My number 9 is already been mentioned by you. It's Quiet Place Part 2.
All right, I think that's the first time I've got a movie of mine which has been mentioned by yours. Quiet Place Part 2.
Quiet Place Part 2. I was very happy with this movie.
Yeah.
It definitely. It was the only criticism I had is it definitely did not have the same feel as the first one, but I don't know if that's because John Krasinski wasn't in it.
Yeah. It was in flashbacks.
Well, in flashbacks, but still, it definitely was. It was a solid sequel, nonetheless. Cillian Murphy delivered in it too. Or was it Cillian Murphy?
Please say his name right. It's Cillian. Cillian. Oh, you silly boy.
Let's drink to Cillian Murphy.
Hey, let's drink to Cillian Murphy. All right. Yeah, I think. Obviously, I've already told you my opinions on the movie, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
It is a movie. Yeah, good. My number 9, and this is the movie which kicked Spider-Man out of the top 10. It's called Mass.
Ow! Just hit my hand. I mean elbow. Oh.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Oh, I can't believe I mispronounced Cillian Murphy's name.
Oh my god, so the drink's getting to you a bit.
It's my second bottle of wine.
Oh my god.
Anyway, yeah, what's your number? Mass
is my number 9. It's basically it's like a bottle movie where it's like set all in one place, and it's about these two parents. Two sets of parents. One set is the parents of a school shooting victim.
Oh wow, okay, that just got heavy very quickly.
It did.
I guess that's why it's called Mass.
And yeah, it's called yeah, and the other set of parents are the parents of the school shooter.
Oh wow, okay, that's gonna be interesting.
And it's literally just a movie about them talking and discussing, and it is.
I can imagine.
Deep.
Yeah, I can imagine it's very deep.
I think this is one of the only movies where I've actually shed a tear for.
Oh wow, okay.
There's what's her name?
Sorry,
Sorry, I need to look at her name. Andal has like this like final speech right at the end of the movie, just like a story about her son who is the school shooter.
Yeah. Does it like
just,
try and make you feel bad for the school shooter?
It doesn't it doesn't. It like they clearly say like they try and like the parents try and justify what the school shooter did,
Yeah.
but they always say what he did was wrong, and obviously everyone's in tears, and yeah, it's just a deep movie. It's not a movie that you. Yeah, I wouldn't say.
It sounds like a
watch it
movie
if you're in a
you
film
watch if you really want to have a cry, and really want to have an existential crisis about life.
gang shit.
Yeah, go get a drink to gang shit. School shooter.
Yeah, let's get a drink to gang shit. Let's go. All right.
Right, number 9. Or was that number 8?
Number 8.
Number 8. Number 8 for me is Luca.
Okay.
My only animated film on here.
Right.
I really enjoyed Luca, to be fair. I didn't think I would, but it's quite wholesome. And the ending also I really like. But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this because it's also in the average
Pixar.
area. Like it's Pixar. Pixar usually do bangers. They did WALL-E. I'm a little bitch for WALL-E. Luca. It is what it is at the end of the day. Luca's a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Luca
Luca
is the movie which just missed out on my honourable mentions.
That's rough.
Yeah, poor Luca. But hey, it got your number 8, so there's its time to shine there.
Yep. Yeah. It is a good movie.
My number 8 is The Last Duel.
I've not heard of that.
It is a Ridley Scott movie.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise he was still alive.
He's still alive. He's still kicking.
Damn, bro.
It's starring Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Adam Driver.
That's quite a cast, to be fair.
It's quite a cast. This movie, I'm annoyed because it's not getting the recognition from like it's not getting any critical acclaim, and like you'd feel it's a movie which would.
Hit me with the name again. I want to Google it.
The Last Duel. It's a very good movie. It's about once again it's quite a heavy movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's medieval, so it's right up your historical alley. It's quite long. But I personally think it's very good. I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. Maybe it's something to put on the watch list.
Yeah, definitely. It's on Disney Plus because it's a Universal movie, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's 20th Century Fox. Sorry, it's on Disney. That's how I watch it on Disney Plus. So you can watch it on there.
I can watch it then. Yeah, get in.
All right.
Right. What's next?
It's number 7.
Number 7's been mentioned before. It is No Time to Die. This is probably my second. No. Yeah, this was my second favourite ever James Bond. Yeah, what can I say really? As soon as it started and you heard the it was that. Hang on, just give it a second. It's gonna click.
The thing.
I need to Google this. You hear?
Okay.
There's a certain bit of music you hear. Where the fuck is this geezer's? Right, I might have to start. You can't have to be my Shazam. It's the guy who goes, we have all the time in the world. What's his name?
I have no clue.
Oh,
I'll just put it in the. I'll edit it in. Don't worry, it's right here. His name's here.
Louis Armstrong. When you
Armstrong.
hear all the time in the world by Louis Armstrong, like the little motif or whatever from it, I instantly knew this movie was gonna be a banger.
Okay.
I don't think they could have ended Daniel Craig's Bond any better than what they did.
No.
I don't think he needed to survive. I don't think he needed to fucking be a hero at the end of the day. He needed to finally take an L, and he did in a monumental way.
I think having his balls whipped was a big enough L, but okay.
Yeah, having his balls whipped was definitely a big enough L, but I bet it turned some kinky geezers on out there, so that obviously wasn't an L for everyone. Having him die was a big enough L.
You know what? Can I get a drink for James Bond?
Let's get a drink for
Daniel Craig?
getting our balls whipped.
Okay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I honestly, and this is one I was for some reason on the way home from work. I was thinking about it, and this is one scene in the final act where he shoots someone, but it's like almost like in the gun barrel sort of a fashion.
Yeah.
That shit. That's right there. That's a hard on.
Man is the climax in the cinema.
my man, can we get?
Don't say
Can we get a drink for climaxing and
God damn it.
shout out to my peeps with Climax in the cinema. But yeah, honestly, I don't have anything else to say. It was a good movie. Anyway, your turn. What's your number 7?
1 second, I'm just reading.
6.
My number 7 is, and this is a personal, like, honestly, if from the Oscars, this is the movie I want to win.
Ben, I'm on 6 right now. I'm not on the 7.
No, I know you're on 6 because I haven't done my 7.
Okay, go on then.
Wait, have you done your 6?
No Time to Die is my 6th. Luca was my 7th.
Okay. Alright, so my 7th, which is the what movie I like, I think it's going to get nominated. I think this is the movie I want to win. I know it won't, but this is Koda.
Not heard of Koda.
I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it to you before, so I personally feel offended.
Can I go to the toilet quickly?
Yeah, you can go to the toilet. Can we get a drink for a toilet break?
Yeah, let's get a drink for a toilet break.
Alright, okay.
Won't be a minute.
Alright.
Fuck's sake. Can I get a drink for clear streams?
Yes.
Yes, lad.
Alright.
Right, go on. Hit me with the
Bear in
Koda.
mind, you're drinking wine, I'm drinking tequila, so...
Yeah, you're drinking heavy as shit.
Sheesh. Alright. Okay. So, yeah, Koda. It's a movie about a girl who wants to do singing at university.
Uh-huh.
Or college, because it's America. But her family, Koda is an acronym for Child of Deaf Adults. So her family are deaf, so they sort of rely on her.
Oh, well, okay, that's quite interesting.
This is definitely a feel good movie. It's it's based, yeah, it's just I think like I can't really sell it to you just from the premise. I think you just need to watch the movie to see it. Because this was genuinely like halfway through the year, this was like top 5.
Wow, okay,
This was genuinely, I fell in love with this movie, and I think everyone should give it a watch. It's on Apple TV Plus.
So what you're telling me is that you have a thing for deaf people?
What I'm telling you is not necessarily deaf people, no.
Are you ableist?
I'm not.
Wow.
But
Right, moving swiftly on with that comment.
number 6 for me is Come On, Come On.
Wow, okay. Steady on, geese.
We've gone from that to Come On, Come On. To Come On, Come On is it's starring Joaquin Phoenix, the bloody Joker, mate.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's on that box straight up when you open it. I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, Come On, Come On. It's a movie about a documentary podcast maker.
Yeah.
Who is interviewing a bunch of kids around the US about what their feelings are about the world and etc.
Yeah.
And his nephew, another movie about a nephew, is tagging along, and he's like, I think he's on the spectrum somehow. But like, it's just like a really, it's a really good movie. From what I've heard, the actual interviews they do with the kids are like genuine interviews. They didn't hire them or anything. They're not actors. Like they.
Oh, they're actual real interviews.
Yeah, like they just they pretended that they were doing this podcast genuinely, and they went around asking kids, and the answers the kids gave were genuine answers from the kids. They weren't answers fabricated for a script or anything.
Okay, that's pretty sick. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, so it's just a nice movie. I think I can. It's a movie that like we can relate to because we try and put out our best stuff via the channel, so we can relate to like making a product. But it's also something that I think everyone can relate to because we've all got or at least I have a younger sibling, so I know what it's like to try and look after. I know you don't, but
can't relate.
Can't relate. Number 5, what you got?
Number 5, top 5. Spiderman No Way
top
Home.
5. Spiderman No Way Home.
I don't really have many problems with this movie. Other than it should be longer. Not kidding. Yeah.
Did you hear the Batman is 2 hours 55 minutes long? The new Batman movie.
Have you heard the theme for it?
I have. It's very
That
good.
shit is fucking hot. Let me tell you that much.
I can't wait for that movie to come out.
I mean, I've only heard snippets of it on TikTok, but holy fucking shit. You know, it's cracked on Spotify right now. Let's have a listen. Anyway, yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I did watch it, illegitimately, as they say.
Can we get a drink for watching movies illegitimately?
Nonetheless, though, I just wish Andrew Garfield could have been in it for longer.
Honestly, that movie made him my favourite Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'd probably
be
say it's
controversial.
Spider-Man favourite Spider-Man film. You see, that's how you do fan service right, Star Wars. But yeah, it definitely wasn't a shabby movie by any stretch of imagination. And for a Marvel film, I was quite impressed. Would I say it was as good as Infinity War? Fuck no. Infinity War was one of the best movies one of the best cinematic experiences I've ever had.
Is that because I was with you?
Anyway, what's your number 5?
My number 5, you haven't said it yet, and I'm not quite sure if... I hope you haven't forgotten about this movie. It's Judas and the Black Messiah.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Anyway, go on.
You forgot, haven't you?
Just tell me about it.
Judas, I mean, you saw it with me, Judas and the Black Messiah, or as we like to say, Black Judas and the Messiah. How could you forget?
I'm so sorry, Ben. I'm so sorry I forgot about it.
Black Judas and the Messiah. It's about the... Oh, what was, it was about...
Yeah, what's it about, huh?
Oh, what's his name? Bloody...
Fred.
It's about the,
Fred's the main character who gets killed off.
Oh yes, Fred Hampton's like political regime to try and like it's all about the America oppression and like the how black people try to rise up, and you got what's his face the Keith Stanfield as a guy who you liked, but then he did some bad stuff and you didn't like him for it. He's the Black Judas, basically.
It was... I read it in there, I didn't know what to expect, and I came out very happy with what I saw, because it was a really powerful movie.
It was. As much as we were making our own lyrics to the songs that were coming on.
Ooh, I forgot about that. It was definitely one of the finest moments I've had KFC with.
It was fucking hell. Was that then?
That was what we'd see originally.
Shit, that was when you stuffed all the stuff up. You.
No. That was the second time I did it.
That was the second time. What movie was the first one?
I genuinely don't remember. It was just before lockdown. The first one.
It was. What was it? Was it Birds of Prey?
It was Birds of Prey. The first time I'd ever snuck KFC into the cinema was Birds of Prey.
And then we did it all again with Judas and the Black Messiah.
But yeah, I to be fair, I quite like the movie. I will be honest with you, I wouldn't mind watching it again.
Where would you put it? Because obviously, I'm assuming you forgot it.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'll put it quite high up. Anyway.
Alright.
Number 4.
What's your number 4? What's your number 4?
Judas and the Black Messiah is number 4. I didn't forget it. It was number 4.
Oh, was it actually?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah,
the whole time.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was like I said, a really powerful movie.
Alright.
I think I've really covered everything I need to say about it with your one.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, number 4, and deservedly so.
I didn't think you'd put it in the top 5.
No, I put it in the top 5. It was.
So I was like, you haven't said it yet, and I've got it 5. So I was like,
Daniel
Kaluuya
is probably one of my top actors. To be honest with you, I think he's incredible.
So good.
And the first time I ever saw him in Johnny English 3, you know, he's put out all the stops since. I'm gonna fart. I apologise.
He's in Get Out, isn't it?
I've never seen Get Out though.
No, have I, but I've heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's my number 4, Judas and the Black Messiah. What about you?
My number 4 is The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Now, I've heard some stuff about this movie, and I haven't seen it, because the only Macbeth I like is the one with Michael Fassbender. And again, lots of people hate that movie, but I think it's incredible. I actually love it.
Yeah, so The Tragedy of Macbeth, this one obviously it doesn't have Michael Fassbender, it has Denzel Washington.
Yeah.
It's also got Francis McDormand and a bunch of other people. It's a lot more artsy. It's done by, is it Joe Cohen? It's one of the Coen brothers. Is it Joe Cohen?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Joel Cohen. And yeah, no, it's very stylistic. It's not like it's a quite an artsy representation of Macbeth. I think Macbeth, it's Shakespeare, so it's artsy anyway.
Yeah, I definitely think when you're making Macbeth, it's got to be artsy. It's got to have some style to it. Got some finesse. And I think any Macbeth film that's been made, maybe not the one that came out like the 60s or early 70s, that definitely has much style to it. It's just a... Especially...
Who did it? Oh, quite a respected director made that. I can't remember who it was, but that was quite a high up director who made that. So I'm sure you're insulting him, but he's turning in his grave. It was the 60s.
Take the L, bro.
Yep.
But yeah, yeah,
take a drink for taking Neo.
yeah, let's go.
All right. Yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Obviously, we both studied Macbeth, didn't we?
Yeah, we both did Macbeth in school.
Yeah, we both did Macbeth in school. So when you got lines like, "Is this a dagger I see before me?" and
untimely ripped from his mother's womb.
that one as well.
No, all the important lines from Macbeth.
Bloody bangers, exactly. Unsex me here.
Oh, you saucy bugger! Right, let's move on before I start
Exactly.
getting hard.
All right, can we get a drink for getting hard?
Yes, almost shit myself. Whoops.
Well,
Let's get a drink when we're shitting ourselves.
bloody you bitch.
I'm sorry. Number 3.
I was saying to tell you once we were in the recording as well.
What?
I was saying to tell you when we were in the recording as well.
Huh?
I got something to tell you when we end the recording.
I think you shit yourself. Was that what you were going to tell me?
No. Number 3. What's your number 3?
Number 3. Oh, I think a movie which I went in thinking I'd completely hate and came out thinking, wow, what the fuck? That was fantastic. The Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
That shit slapped so fucking hard.
Oh my god. That's basically like that one scene from the next snapping scene from Army of the Dead, but basically just the whole movie.
Yeah. Just so out of fucking pocket
I think
throughout.
that's probably the funniest cinema experience I've ever had.
Oh yeah, 100%. I expect half the shit that went down in it.
No, that was funny.
It was fantastic. It made me laugh. It was fucking brutal, which I loved. You see, this shit doesn't have anything on Marvel. Anything.
What, even Infinity War?
Okay, but maybe not Infinity War, but still, it is beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's James Gunn. I
It's
think
James Gunn.
it's better than Guardians of the Galaxy.
Exactly.
My number 3 is Dune.
Dune. Oh, June. That's your proper English. I haven't seen that yet.
Dune.
Believe it or not. I'm sorry. I haven't seen it.
I wish I saw it in IMAX because it's such a loud and big movie. I can't wait for part 2. It's so good. It's so good.
Oh, I've heard people say it's the new Lord of the Rings, which I don't really know if it's true or not.
I can see the comparison.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I could definitely see the comparison. I don't know if I think in just the fact that it's grand and big in the same way that Lord of the Rings was.
Yeah.
I can't. Other than that, I can't see too many other similarities. But yeah, no. I think.
Yeah, it's definitely something I'm gonna watch. Just
it's.
I haven't got around to it yet.
It's definitely better to watch in the cinema just because of how loud and big it is. I mean, obviously Hans Zimmer did the score, so you know that's gonna slap hard.
Yeah.
So you're number 2.
Number 2. This might be a bit controversial. Saw this over Christmas. Thought, what a fucking movie. Don't Look Up.
Okay.
This is I feel like this is a movie that if you don't understand it or if you don't find it funny, you are part of the problem.
Okay. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah.
Yeah, like if you don't understand the humour behind it, then you are what it's trying to make fun of. Honestly, I thought Leo, big Leo Donadio. Oh my god. Let's get a drink to big Leo Donadio.
Okay.
Leonardo DiCaprio puts an absolute shift in this, I think. And so does Jennifer Lawrence, to be fair to her. But yeah, honestly, as it goes for satire, that's the shit I love.
Yeah, Adam McKay done it again.
It has a really good ending.
I wasn't actually expecting it to actually blow up the world. I'm gonna be honest.
No, I 100% knew before like the meteor hit. I thought, damn, that shit's gonna rock us, and it did. But yeah, it's a movie I enjoyed throughout, and I think the soundtrack also for it is absolutely killer.
Yeah, I watched it with my dad. It's not in my top 20.
You're not my top 20.
I think. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I still very much enjoyed it. I think at some points it got a bit too. I think Ariana Grande.
Yeah, I feel like the movie
Sing
dragged
the
on.
song
There's
was-
no problem with it. I feel like it dragged on because it definitely didn't warrant a 2.5 hour movie. 2 hours maximum, I would have said. But besides that, I feel like it was an absolute solid film, and I absolutely loved it.
I think I think Jonah Hill is just a king.
Oh yeah, Jonah Hill's an absolute stud.
I think he's just amazing.
You could throw any sort of role at him and he'd be able to pull it off.
Yeah, definitely. My number 2, as you've already said, it's the Suicide Squad.
Yep, love that movie.
Call me a DC fanboy. But nah, it's I mean, like we've already said, I think it was incredible. I think it's better than the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I think it's better than the majority of the MCU movies. I think
100%. I agree with that.
It's stylized, it's gory, it's funny. I don't know what you want.
It's everything like an anti-superhero or like anti-hero movie should be.
Can we get and you know what? I'm gonna fill my drink again. And I think we should drink the Polka Dot Man.
Polka Dot Man. And that star geezer.
Starro.
Love that.
Alright, 1 second then. Right, okay, I hopefully won't be drinking too much more, boys. Oh my god. Hope my mum doesn't watch this.
Number 1.
I think we should both say it at the same time. Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Zack Snyder's Justice League is number 1 for me.
Zack Snyder's Justice League is number 1, yeah.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. That is honest.
Yeah.
I don't like DCEU. I'll be honest. I don't think it's that great. I'm more of a Marvel boy because I'm a basic white girl. However, 4 hours of that shit. Honestly, one of the most unbelievable movies I've ever seen.
We watched it in 3 parts in your office at sixth form.
How can you make a 4-hour movie and not be boring? Well, if you want to make a 4-hour movie and not be boring, get Zack Snyder to do it.
Yeah, because bloody hell. Like, I think my only criticisms are the fact that there was that one bit where you just had those Scandinavian girls singing the Aquaman thing.
Yeah, that was a bit weird, I won't lie to you, but I feel like there's a kink behind it, so I don't really care.
I can respect it. And the Wonder Woman theme played, like, every time she was on the screen.
Yeah, that was like that same sort of vibe as when like the Mandalorian just suddenly comes on the screen. You can hear. Yeah. But besides that, honestly.
Yeah. No. Bloody. I mean, I think the bit at the Flash at the end is one of the best scenes in superhero movies.
Yeah. No, I'd say that is the best scene in a superhero movie. Honestly, with you.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
You cannot fault it at all. And considering I haven't seen the original Justice League, I feel like I need to, because I feel like that made me very depressed if I see what it could have been.
Exactly. See, what I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, you won't like the Zack Snyder's Justice League if you didn't see the original one because you won't understand it until you original."
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm talking about shit because I understood that movie very well.
I don't. Yeah, like, I mean, I thought the original one was shit, and then I saw the new one, and I was like, Jesus Christ, the original one is one of the worst superhero movies made.
Yeah.
And yet it's the same. The story is exactly the same. Like
it literally is though. Like I mean, I've read the Wikipedia page. I haven't watched it though. But I don't think you can really fault that movie. Like it has very little faults. Besides the Scandinavian singers, which just really added nothing to it besides screen time.
I think if you don't like Zack Snyder, then fair enough.
Yeah, if you don't like Snack Snyder.
Can we get a drink for Zack Snyder?
No, how would I used to call him? Zack Schneider. Zack Schneider, we're drinking for him.
Yeah, we're drinking I've already had a drink, but yeah.
Honestly, I don't think I can really think of anything wrong with it.
I saw your expression coming out of it, and I mean, like, it's a movie which you said rivaled Infinity War, and obviously you expressed your love for Infinity War.
100%. You know how much I love Infinity War. It's my favourite superhero movie. But those two are fucking clashing hands. That's the sort of levels we're at.
I would love to watch both of them back to back, and just see what, because I think I prefer Justice League slightly more.
You see, the problem with Infinity War is I feel like that the movie is good. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like the reason why it just got the edge above every single other superhero movie is the fact of the experience of it. I went in there not knowing that half the people in the universe would die. I came out knowing that holy shit, everyone's pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Whilst with that Schneider's Justice League, I didn't know what to expect, and what came out of it was a stylistic, well-crafted movie. Which should have been the original release, but sadly wasn't.
It wasn't. And I think, like, even I saw the original one, so I knew how the story would go. And even then, I never saw the Flash bit coming. Superman fucking gets disintegrated.
That's just how fucking alpha that movie is.
Superman gets disintegrated, and Flash just reverse time, and you see his skin crawl back on his face.
Yep. Okay. You're being weird now.
It's what happened though.
But to be fair, had this movie come out in 2018, the same year as Infinity War, I don't know what I would have put further. I'll be honest with you. That would have been an incredibly hard decision.
And I don't think we would have ever got a 4-hour cut in the cinemas. I think.
Oh fuck no.
Because I don't think he wouldn't have made enough money.
No, they would have fucking breaks throughout it.
But I'm so glad we got what we got, and just restore the Snyderverse, please. We can get part 2 and 3.
Yikes, I don't think that's gonna happen. You know what? Actually, speaking of Snyderverse, one thing I'd love to see, which I don't think is ever going to happen, is more of that nightmare shit.
Yeah, I mean,
yes,
that would be. Please give me Superman tearing the Justice League to shit, please.
That would be brilliant, but I don't think that's going to happen personally. But what do I know? I'm just trying to make my way through the galaxy.
Just a white boy from Ohio.
Yes, precisely that. Ohio fried chicken.
Alright, well there is our top 20.
Top 20, yep.
Top 20 from my list, your list, with some honourable mentions. Thank you very much for watching.
Yes, safe.
I'm a DC fanboy. He says he's not, and yet 2 is top 3 movies.
Shut up, I'm a white boy from Ohio.
Alright. Thank you very much for watching, and see you, bye!
That was hot. That's going straight on the OnlyFans. Yeah.